Mr. Mammoth, how's it hanging, man? Excuse me, Mammoth / Internet, Lord Internet, while I kind of do up my hair a little bit. I've been a fucking slug all day today. I really kind of regret. I kind of regret not playing earlier today. I hate waiting this long to play, but I've been feeling kind of shitty today. By kind of shitty, I actually just mean sort of shitty. Not really bad, just not great. It's warm ass weather. It's making me tired as hell. What have you been up to? Really not much, man. I just been chilling out. Fucking, it's getting really warm over here, man. We had like a record high to today and yesterday. Man, so fucking, what's been going on? How you been doing? Hopefully you've been having a much better time than I. What was I doing? My hair's did. I did up my hair. So am I pretty enough for stream? Bagoosh? I think I'm pretty enough for stream now. How's it going? Let me see here. What did I do? Yesterday was a day off, or at least it was supposed to be. I ended up going to work for like 4 hours. They called me in, they said, what? So it's kind of shitty. Not really that shitty, but kind of shitty. They called me up, like, somewhere around 2 o'clock, right? And I had some shit I had to do yesterday, and I was like, hey, they called me up, they're like, hey, so one of our teammates, one of my coworkers, couldn't make it for her shift. Something happened with her mom, so it was like a medical emergency type of thing. The mom's got, like, breast cancer, and they snipped that shit out. So now they're like taking care of her post-operation, which is kind of an involving process. So I guess something happened and she couldn't make her shift yesterday. And I was like, oh, well, I got all these plans. I can't really do much. Let me see if I can move things around and maybe I could just come in for the night crew. Because basically what that means is they only have 2 people to run like the last hour or so of the store, and that's no bueno. When you have only 2 people, it really sucks. And the 2 people that were left is an old lady and a manager type of dude who's a good guy, but he broke his back in a car accident like a week or 2 ago. So he's on the recovery. He can't be lifting shit. He can't do much. So really, it would have just been a really horrible time if they didn't have a third person. I'm like, alright, I'll go, let me put off some shit, let me see what I can do, and I'll see if I can come in for like 4 hours or something. And that's what happens. I put off some shit, I get some stuff done, 6 o'clock rolls around, and, I call them back, I'm like, I'm good for 6, I'll be in around 6. And I show up at about 6:10, and when I show up, the chick who wasn't supposed to be there was there. I was like, hey, wait a minute, what are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here. And she was like, oh, this whole thing happened, and then it stopped happening, and I was able to come into work today. Like a handful. She literally showed up like a few minutes before I did. So I came in to try and replace someone because I figured it was a bad situation. But what ended up happening is that she showed up anyways. So we actually had 4 people last night closing for the store, which, you don't need 4 people. But if they're like, there's so much work to do at the store anyways. They're like, we need the manpower. We need you here, even if, the person you were going to replace is going to be here. So I couldn't really get out of it. As soon as I showed up, they were like, oh, thank God you're here. Oh, yeah, she's here too. But thank God you're here also, because we need more people here to do stuff. We've got so much stuff to do every week, and we're hurting on people, so. That kind of sucked. I thought it was an emergency, but it wasn't that much of an emergency. So I kind of got roped into 4 hours of work that I didn't really want to do if I didn't have to. But I was told, hey, we really need you. And then I show up, and they're like, hey, we didn't really need you, but we want you here because there's a lot of work to be done. So, that kind of sucked. Can you not ask to take some time off? I mean, you can, but it's one of those, it's a retail gig, man. I mean, you know how that shit is. You don't have like a set schedule and shit. You can't really do a lot about it. It's a shitty situation, is what I'm saying. You gotta make some grub? Good. Get some grub, man. Really not much has been happening. I mean, that was yesterday. So that kind of screwed up my whole idea of what I was going to do yesterday and today. Because I pushed off a bunch of shit, so I had to do that today, which kind of sucked. So yesterday I pretty much cut out all my stream options. Like, alright, tomorrow I'll try and stream some Just Ass 2 and play, and then, you know, have a stream, right? Because I should at least stream one of my days off. My days off are the only times I really get to, you know, play early in the day, play some video games, and not do a midnight stream. I mean, I woke up today, it was super fucking hot. I did a couple of things. Got like a weird spare office chair from a relative for no reason, but whatever, it was free, so that's good, I guess. Now I got a spare chair sitting around. I don't know. And then somewhere around like 4 or 5 o'clock, I started feeling really shitty. Like I hadn't slept very well. I can't really describe it, but it was so hot out, I felt completely drained. I had kind of a mild headache, and I was just really tired. I was just super fucking tired. And I figured maybe it's my allergies. My nose was all clogged up and shit. You know, I get reactions whenever it's sunny out. Pollen starts going all over the place, and I get kind of fucked up. It's never really been too bad, but it's enough to make me, like, want to lay down on a couch. You know what I mean? I don't even want to play games. I just wanted to lay down on a couch. So that's kind of what I did, and in conjunction with that, I also sort of used the excuse that Combo Breaker is going on to sort of, you know, do that, lay down on the couch. So I wasn't feeling so great, and I wanted to watch some Combo Breaker, most notably some Tekken 7, and yesterday I even managed to catch a little bit of Soul Calibur 2, which was cool. So yeah, that's largely what I did today, was I watched all of Tekken 7 today, including yesterday's stuff. I watched all of the top 8 today, and while I was doing that, I mean, literally, I was just kind of out on the couch. You know, I was sort of drifting in and out of sleep, too. Like I'm saying, I was not feeling too great. I still don't feel too great, but I feel better. I feel a lot better now that I kind of got a nap in, so maybe it's just a lack of sleep, but I still feel pretty fucked up. And that might just be because it's the weather, you know, that's just kind of how it is. I'm just going to be feeling kind of fucked up. That was largely it, but you know, while I was watching that shit, I was kind of feeling bad because I got to stream, right? I mean, I don't like the idea of not streaming, especially on one of my days off. And I don't know, like, I kept making like these kind of semi-plans, like, you know, alright, I'm going to watch this for a few more hours. But you know, Tekken 7's still going. I want to watch Top 8. And then Top 8 ended up being, like, the hypest shit I've ever seen. Tekken 7 was so fucking hyped. JDCR versus Saint. And then there was that girl, Tanakuna, or something like that. Takanuka, or something like that. This beautiful Asian goddess placed 3rd place in this Tekken 7 tournament at Combo Breaker. It was insane. She did really, really good. Played, what's her name? God, I don't know, Zai something, Zai, I can't remember her name anymore. I confuse it with the Soul Calibur 2 character, but wow, it was just a really, really hype Tekken 7 match. Just, Eris was commentating, he was losing his voice, that shit was so tight, it was really good. It was really, really good. Then after that, they had exhibitions for Tekken 7, and I wanted to watch that, and then after that, I started kind of dozing off a little bit, kind of snoozing on the couch, and then I realized, you know, it's fucking midnight. I didn't stream at all today, and I gotta go back to work tomorrow. And all this daytime napping is gonna fuck up my sleep schedule even more. And on top of that, I've been shitting my ass off, and I don't know why either. I don't know what I ate. Like, I must have ate something, because it was happening today. There was a lot of south of the border action, you know, couple soccer players kicking a ball around or something. I don't know what was going on down there, but it was not pleasant. So yeah, bowel irregularities, just generally feeling like shitty, just kind of shitty, you know, just a little bleh. And Combo Breaker. All it was a perfect mix to make me not want to stream and make me not want to stream and go online. And then I was like, you know, by the time midnight rolled around, I was like, shit, I gotta do something. I can't just fucking sit here and not stream today. That's unacceptable, you know? I can't just not stream. I stream. That's what I do. It's a thing that I usually enjoy doing, so I should do it. So even though it's a fucking late stream, I am streaming. Here I am. We're gonna play some more Injustice 2. I'm gonna play some Injustice 2. I'm gonna tweet out that I'm streaming, because I totally forgot to do that. I'm gonna play some more Dr. Fate, because he's the only guy I know. I didn't go into practice mode, which was a bad decision.
Fighters approaching Gorilla City.
We should talk about some Combo Breaker, but I also have to play some games, so this is kind of we'll kind of do a double thing here. A Combo Breaker was fucking great. Just it looked really cool all around. Alright, I haven't gone into the mode yet here, so I gotta really. Oh god. Ow. Ow. Oh boy, this is really tough. Woo! Alright. I still got some tricks. So yeah, that Combo Breaker.
Dr. Fate wins.
I gotta be honest with you guys. I love Dr. Fate, and I love just kind of... I just love Dr. Fate. I love this zoning shit that's really stupid. But this game is dumb. This game is just really dumb. I'm gonna take a break. I'm not actually gonna take a break. I kind of want to... I want to think a little bit. So today, I haven't really talked about it. I really should talk about it, because I don't really feel like playing that much. I watched Combo Breaker today. I watched some Injustice 2. This is kind of the start of it, right? I'm watching Injustice 2, and like, I saw the auction that they had at Combo Breaker yesterday, where people buy a character, the right to use a character in the tournament. And somebody played Deadshot. Somebody bought Deadshot for like ridiculously cheap, which I thought would have been the first character to be expensive, right? Turned out that wasn't really what happened. I want to say like Poison Ivy sold for like $100 or more or something. It was really quite ridiculous. I was watching that though. I was watching these guys play, and like, man, Injustice 2 is the boringest shit to watch. It's really boring. Like, this is not the zoning. The zoning is such a weird thing you have to get through in this game. And being one of the characters, being a Dr. Fate that gets the zone, I always feel like my zoning isn't that tough. I don't feel it's that buff. I feel like you can get through my zoning just, you know, if at the worst of it, just spend a bar and roll through it. If you have your combos down, you're going to do a lot of damage to Dr. Fate. You don't have a lot of options as Dr. Fate to get somebody off of you once they're in. It's really just kind of a... I mean, it's mostly what the game's about. It's a mix-up game. You know, you got your highs and you got your lows. And if Dr. Fate actually manages to open you up a little bit, yeah, he's gonna create some distance. Then you gotta go through the zoning process again. But if you get in on him, you're the one that gets to do the mix-up, and Dr. Fate's the one that has to chill and eat that shit. And I still haven't really found how to wake up armor in this game. I think you can. I saw them doing it, but nobody was playing Dr. Fate. I'm pretty sure everybody has a universal wake-up armor move. I'm just not sure really how it's done. It's either like forward 3 or back 3, and then you meter burn it, and you'll gain like a level of armor. In any case, I'm watching these fights roll out. They don't look very good. And then I watch the tournament proper like. really uninteresting. I mean, the way people play the game, even when they're not dealing with the zoning issue, is just so, I don't know, predestined? Kind of boring? Man, and the one thing people were really complaining about is this issue that I've been complaining about for a while, where you press a button and your character just does nothing. And it's this weird symptom of the game, like, not really... The game, like, not really... It doesn't seem to remember your input for more than, like, the frame in which you press the input. At least it's what it feels like. It feels like you really have to be precise in this really slow and imprecise game. Because if you press a button, like, one frame before your character is actually in neutral and can do something, the game doesn't carry that one frame over to the next frame. They kind of do that for something like Street Fighter V. In Street Fighter V, if you press a button that combos into another button, they don't have any, like, one frame links, which literally is you have to hit the next button on the exact frame. They don't have that. They carry over, so that one frame that you normally have to hit, you can actually hit it the frame before that frame or the frame after it. At least I think after it. Something like that. Basically, one frame exact moves become 3 frame because you have a little buffer window. So rather than that one frame, you've got 3, which is really good. You know, you could generally put that in there. The game basically carries your button press over an extra length of time so that you can actually do combos. It makes it so combos are a lot easier to do, very easy. That's kind of Street Fighter V's thing, is that it's more approachable, kind of made things homogenous. But this game feels like it doesn't have that. You don't really have that in this game. You just, when you press a button and you think you're in neutral and your character should be under your control, and you press a button. Well, if maybe you pressed it one frame too early and you actually weren't in control yet, the game just eats that input. Nothing happens. Your character just stands there in neutral as if you just put the controller down. And it's something that a lot of tournament goers were commenting about on stream. And then I was also watching L.I. Joe a few hours ago, and he mentioned that NRS games in general just have this kind of sensation where it looks visually like you've confirmed your character can do stuff, especially if you're doing like a combo string that seems kind of tight. It just kind of forgets an input sometimes. So it's really frustrating for me. I hate that feeling, because you press a button, you expect it, and then nothing happens, you drop your combo, or you miss a punish or something. I mean, there's all sorts of things that make it just feels terrible. It just really feels terrible. That issue was really brought up in the stream. It was really brought up in the tournament. Like, it wasn't like some huge thing, but it was mentioned a few times. And then I was thinking to myself, like, maybe Injustice 2 just isn't that good. You know, I was really thinking about, why do I like Injustice 2? Why do I like playing as Dr. Fate? I think it's really just because I don't really play zoning characters, and now I'm playing a character in a game where zoning is actually really strong. And maybe I just enjoyed learning something new on my part. You know, this is pretty much brand new. I don't really play zoning characters before, not that I can really remember. I mean, I usually play whatever I like. You know, I don't really have an archetype so much. I just like to look for a character that looks cool, and I play him. Dr. Fate, he looked cool, so I played him. And he ended up being fun to play. I like doing this zoning stuff. I certainly don't like dealing with the zoning stuff, but you know, that's part of the game. Yeah, I mean, it just, I don't know, it really clicked with me today that Injustice 2 is not very good. In fact, it actually seems pretty bad. Just watching this tournament get unfold as it did. I'm not sure, I don't think it's done. I think there is still a top 8 tomorrow, but just watching the general matches go, it did not really have, it didn't even really have the kind of flow that a Mortal Kombat 10 tournament has. And they had that, too, at Combo Breaker. That was kind of interesting, watching Mortal Kombat 10. Although, I mean, I liked Mortal Kombat 10 for a while. It kind of helps that it's Mortal Kombat. But those two things, just watching this tournament level play not be interesting, and then this kind of issue where you press a button and it just doesn't do anything, and you're just kind of there, really made me realize that I don't really think I want to be playing this game too much more, you know? I think maybe I've had a lot of my fun with Fate. I still enjoyed. I mean, I just played them now, and it was kind of fun. It was still kind of fun, kinda. But to be honest with you, I'm starting to feel bad now because a lot of people are still not really getting through this stuff. The guy never did the meter burn roll, which I still don't even know how to do with Dr. Fate. Yeah, I mean, I kind of feel bad about that. I thought by now people would have figured it out. It's been a few weeks, and people can meter burn, you know, the rolls, and they're just not really doing it. So I don't know. Not really liking the game very much. That's kind of my point, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't really like Injustice 2 very much anymore. I like it enough that I'm still digging around today, but to be honest with you, while I was watching, you know, Combo Breaker, I was like, man, Injustice 2 isn't very good. And on top of that, my personal gripe of just you press buttons and sometimes, you know, it looks perfectly fine, like something should happen, nothing happens after pressing a button. You're just like, what is this? You know, it's a known NRS thing. It happens in NRS games. I just kind of thought, you know, maybe I'm done with this game. Maybe the honeymoon phase is over. Maybe I've had my fill of Injustice 2. I don't really want to play it too much more. Could be something like that. Because I was sitting there thinking, what am I going to stream today? It's going to be Injustice 2. Don't really want to do that, you know? Kind of didn't want to do it. I almost thought about playing Dark Souls 3 again, but I ultimately just decided, fuck it. I got Injustice 2. I really should play it at least once more. Kind of convinced myself to do that. But on top of that, and I apologize, I'm not even playing right now, I'm just talking, but like I said, don't really feel like playing too much right now. I'd rather just talk to stream, which really is just me right now. I think Mammoth is still getting a bite to eat. While I was watching Combo Breaker, I got into Tekken 7, and Tekken 7 was so fucking hype. It was so incredibly hype. I couldn't believe it. I was so at the edge of my seat watching that girl do so incredibly good. I can't quite remember her name. It's like Tanakuna or something like that, or Takanuka. I can't remember her name. But she was just so incredibly good, and she was beating out all these players. And then JDCR single-handedly has helped me understand Fang more than anybody, just through his random videos that he's been doing ever since the game came out, and I've been trying to learn it, you know, through videos, you know, because we don't get the game yet. We still have a week. We still have a week to go until Tekken 7 drops. JDCR, Korean guy, he's just been super helpful with these videos. He translates his Korean videos into English so that we can watch them and we can understand what his tutorials teach us and stuff like that. He's got great stuff up there. It's not very in-detailed. It's not a lot. But he does have some stuff up there that is really useful. I liked it a lot. The guy is just flat out a cool fucking dude. Alright? And I can see that just as a dude, not even really part of the scene. Just following these other people. Just watching YouTube and shit. He makes a lot of good content. I think he recently signed up with Battlefinger? That might be, I think that's JDCR. His YouTube channel is like Battlefinger. He joined up with another dude who's doing Tekken stuff. I think it's something like that. He made it to finals on winner's side against Saint, who is a seriously good player. Then he lost against Saint. Then he fought his way through loser's bracket. Well, he didn't fight his way through loser's bracket. He actually was, you know, he was third. So when his turn came up in loser's bracket, he beat the girl player. Not very easily, mind you. It took him some work. And then he moved on into grand finals and loser's side. Lost twice to Saint, and then beat him 3 times, I want to say in a row, after pulling out Dragunov. He started with Heihachi, and then after losing, he moved over to Dragunov and won and reset the brackets, and then he stuck with Dragunov, and it went to the very last match. It was like 2-2. All rounds down or something like that. It was really fucking clutch. It was so incredibly hype. Everyone was losing their shit. And JDCR won Combo Breaker. And I was just like, wow, this shit was so incredibly hype. These people were yelling in the background. Eris, his throat was fucking dying on him. He was so excited. Rip was losing his shit. I haven't seen anybody get that hyped about Tekken in a while. Not that I've really followed Tekken very much, but man, just the excitement of Tekken at Combo Breaker today was incredible. It was really incredible. Man. So I'm kind of digesting that, right? I'm digesting that really cool tournament during the exhibition matches they were having immediately after. And I was just thinking to myself, man, I want to play Tekken 7. I don't really want to play Injustice 2. I kind of feel like after having witnessed that, I'm ready to move on. You know what I mean? I don't really feel that inclined to play Injustice 2 anymore after having witnessed such an incredible tournament. I couldn't believe how good it was. So that's kind of why I didn't stream today, pretty much, is because I fucking got into Combo Breaker and I got really wrapped up in that. I wasn't feeling so great too, but really it was more Combo Breaker. It just kind of got hooked into me and I just watched it all day. And it's kind of also why, I don't know, I'm just sort of, today I don't have any music going, right? And it's because I sort of wanted to, I kind of just wanted to play some games and, I don't know why I gave him the option to decline there. I just wanted to play some games today, just kind of pure. Maybe I wanted to upload this to my YouTube channel because I'm kind of divulging some thoughts here, right? It's been a few weeks, the game's been out for a while, and just I'm kind of at a point where I don't really care too much about it. I feel like sort of to get better, boy, to get better, I'd probably have to change characters to get better. I'm not really sure what I would do.
Fighters approaching Gotham City.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The game it really doesn't feel very good anymore. I'm having problems with it just being sort of a boring game to watch. And having a boring game to watch doesn't really make me want to play it very much.
The ancient prince Tetharum.
But here I am, playing it. Trying to play it some tonight. Can't really use that orb when he's doing the lightning. Damn, I didn't even know that was a thing. Oh! Ah, that's not what I wanted. I don't know what that was. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I'm not getting in the rhythm of that one. That was really weird. I woke up with a few buttons that I pressed a couple minutes ago. But that's another thing. That doesn't really matter, though. That's just internet. You're going to get that with fighting games no matter what you deal with. You're going to get latency. Really, though, I woke up a few times, I press a button, and then something doesn't come out. That's the real problem I have with this game. It's the one thing that really stands out as my issue. I didn't really have that issue in Mortal Kombat 10 so much. I felt like I had a better... Maybe because I was playing Johnny Cage. It might have been not so bad. But, yeah, I mean, it just feels like an issue in this one. I get it a lot more, and I don't know what that deal is.
Black Canary.
Oh, man.
Fighters
So, yeah,
approaching the
today's just
Joker's
been...
playground.
Today's just been a day. I got everything done I needed to get done, though, so that's good. I wish I had played earlier today, but man, Combo Breaker just had it in me. And it's not even done yet. There's more happening tomorrow.
It is the will of Naboo.
But Tekken 7's done.
Nabu's a real jerk.
Begin.
Jesus, there was a reset in there? There was a reset in there somewhere.
Light of Amun Ra.
Man, the hitboxing in this game was so weird. Good thing I had some meter. I managed to do pretty okay up there, didn't I? I did kind of okay with my move in there and kind of mess around buttons. This guy doesn't have a lot when he's in your face, but he has some stuff, so he's not like completely wrecked. But you do have to, you gotta find a way out, and then when you can find a way out, you might be able to do something then. It's kind of, you do have to rely on it a little bit. He's pretty fun, but I mean, just the game in general is not that fun. It's, I guess the honeymoon phase is starting to wear out on me. I'm not even that high. I'm only level 25. I mean, I haven't played anybody else. I don't really feel like playing anyone else. It's just, I don't know. It's just a game that's not really up my alley. It feels a lot stiffer than Mortal Kombat 10. I don't really know how you do that, because Mortal Kombat 10 was pretty set in stone, you know? You kind of played that way the way you played it. Yeah, this guy's like counterpicking with Deadshot. That's kind of funny. Although it looks like I didn't actually manage to do the roll thing. Did I actually manage to do the rolling dash move, or maybe it's different for this guy? I'm not quite sure.
Begin.
Ooh, I got some damage off him though.
Piercing light of Amun Ra. Vengeance of Horus.
Look at that shit. Look at that shit. Counterpicked my ass and I was still able to do some Dr. Fate shit.
Wins.
And I hate this game. I hate this game. And he counterpicked me with Deadshot and I still managed to win. I outzoned level 52. Level 52. I need a breather. I need a breather. That was too good. Great fucking game, but Jesus Christ. But you see what I mean? You see what I mean? This game feels like you're playing in a world of molasses. It really does. Everything you do is really slow. And that's kind of by design. And then when you go online, it's even more slow. It's even slower. It just doesn't feel very good. It just doesn't feel very good. Even in ideal conditions, I don't really enjoy hitting these buttons. Mortal Kombat 10, it felt more... I mean, it was still had that kind of delay feature feeling, because that's just NRS's style. But it felt more rewarding. It felt more rewarding. I guess that's the good word for it. It just felt more rewarding. Speaking of weird, my camera seems to be a little bit off. You see that? It's cutting off the dog's head a little bit. I'm gonna have to... I'm not sure what to do about that. I could probably move my camera. I don't want to get up and do it. It's too much effort. I gotta shake that one off. That was a little too exciting. Starting to see spots a little bit. It's too damn warm. Man. Internet, I'm tired. I'm tired. That really took it out of me, but I just started streaming. I can't stop now. Oh my goodness. Hey, did I just oh shit. DC Solo Game is hosting you. Thank you, man. How's it going? Game Boy. Oh man. Game Boy tonight too. Huh? That's cool. What's up, man? Not much going on, dude. I'm fucking trying to I feel fucking I'm super tired. I just had a really kick-ass comeback. I just had a fucking sick-ass comeback with Dr. Fate. I should be super happy about it, but I gotta be honest with you. Not really that happy about it. It's sort of just, I don't know. This game is losing a little bit of its luster. The honeymoon phase is sort of kind of working on, and it's all combo. It's fucking Combo Breaker's fault. It's that goddamn Chicago tournament. It showed me a really sick ass Tekken 7 tournament, and now that's all I can think about. That's all I can think about is Tekken 7.
Dr. Fate.
So it's like, shit. I don't really feel like playing this game too much, but I want to stream. I want to stream tonight. I didn't stream at all today. I feel like an asshole not having streamed. So here I am, I'm streaming. Be happier if I wasn't the projectile spammer? Maybe, but at this point I don't feel like learning anybody else. I don't feel like playing anybody else. At least Dr. Fate looks cool. Like, I like his design. He looks cool. On all this armor and shit on him, he just looks sick.
There's always a better way.
Supergirl looks kind of sick. Oh, God. Oh, shit! She knew I was hiding. Ooh. Damn, that low is getting me blown up. Damn, she's still swinging. Ah, I thought she was done.
Hurts the worst.
This shit's tough.
Blessed light of Amun Ra.
I tried to jump. I don't know why I tried to jump there. There's nothing I can do. She could chip me out in that scenario. Maybe I could have armored. Fuck, maybe I should have tried to armor.
Wins.
I don't know if I lose health if I try and go for the armor. I could have done the forward 3 or the back 3. Fuck. I didn't think of it. Game Boy, you have to watch yourself now. You can't say getting beaten by a grill. Because fucking... a grill almost took goddamn Tekken 7 today. That Tanaka girl or whatever. Fucking, she placed 3rd. She placed 3rd, but holy shit, she beat a lot of fucking killers to get the 3rd place. I couldn't believe it. She killed a lot of people. Some really promising American, solid American players that don't have the game, admittedly. But still. Jesus Christ.
Gorilla Grodd.
Very impressive shit.
Dr. Fate.
It was really cool. Man, I cannot stop sucking Harada's D today. That tournament was just too fucking tight.
Fighters approaching the
It was
Joker's
too cool.
playground.
JDCR winning it is like, it's such a cool thing to see. It's like the hero. It's like the hero returns triumphant. Oh, it was so cool. JDCR is so awesome. I don't know anything about this guy.
Vengeance of Horus.
Woo!
Piercing light of Amun-Ra.
I'm gonna back off. He's gonna trait. Oh boy. Damn, that crossover was sick! That was sick too. Was that all one combo? Ooh, he beat my shield! Oh my god. I just did the whole combo. He just charged right through it with his trait. Oh no, he used the fucking... Oh man, he has not used his trait at all.
Vengeance of Horus.
Ooh! Gorilla Grodd, get out of here. Gorilla Grodd, get out of here. Yeah, he needed to use his trait a little, a couple more times, although he did armor through that shit like crazy. That leaping attack is pretty crazy too. But it looks very hittable. Looks very hittable. Tekken 7 was great. Tekken 7 was great, and man, I don't even remember the tournament for this game. I don't remember one single match for this game's tournament. It was just not interesting. It was the least interesting anything I've ever tried to see. Jesus Christ, this guy's got a lot of games.
Dr.
I can't
Fate.
say I'm surprised though. Like, I'm not really super surprised or anything. He's like, shit, a
Captain
zoner?
Cold.
Like, I gotta pick another zoner. It kinda, I guess it helps. It helps to have, like, zoner and zoner in this game. I like that mask. That's a really kick-ass mask that guy's got on. I was sort of hoping he'd play Scarecrow. But, whatever.
Begin.
Why did I get the little... That's so weird. Why did I get the little,
Piercing light of
whatever.
Amun-Ra. Vengeance of Horus.
Woo! No, he didn't hit a button. Whoo! I got him through the tire. Damn. I guess his counter pick method wasn't so strong.
Wins.
He didn't even try to counter pick though. He didn't try to outzone me. Jesus Christ, man. I need another break. I don't know. I'm getting way too worked up. Like I said, I don't feel too great today, so I'm having a hard time kind of keeping up with everything here. In the stream that hosted you, I had a game going with the streamer where I would request a song, and then he'd have to request a song with a word from my song's title in it. For example, I'd do Madhouse Anthrax, and then he would have to do House of the Rising Sun. Oh, yeah. So I played something like that at Nintendo when I was product testing Nintendo. By the way, Game Boy, how you doing today? I'd rather talk to stream today than actually play. It's kind of sad. I do something like that at Nintendo with my coworkers, but instead of like music, we would do actors in movies. So you'd have to say a movie. You'd say a movie title, and you'd have to list like an actor in it. And then when you list that actor, you then have to list like another movie that actor has been in. You have to list another actor who had been in another movie with that previous actor there. That shit was really hard. I could not do it. I couldn't play that game. It was too difficult. But there was a couple of guys who were just like huge film buffs, and they would just do that all day. It went on for like 2 hours. Damn. Something tells me that guy's a bit of a music buff then, huh? In the stream that hosted you, how'd I get in the stream that hosted you? So is that, who is this guy that you're talking about? This DC solo game? Is this is this another man? Like, who is this guy? Is he you? It's not you, is it? Usually I see Game Boy hosts, so it was kind of weird that I saw someone else host. Cool, though. Whoever that guy is. Kudos to another streamer. Indiana Jones, Temple of Doom. Yeah. Harrison Ford, Star Wars, Carrie Fisher. Yeah. I mean, I couldn't do anything. I couldn't do any of that. He's a dude I mod for. Oh, good shit. How's it going, man? If you're even in the chat, how's it going? Good to see you. Hope you had a good streaming today. I've been feeling really shitty. Like, I felt so shitty today. I didn't stream until just now. Like, even now I still feel shitty, but I didn't stream at all today because I just ended up watching Combo Breaker, and I was like, I'd rather watch Combo Breaker than play Injustice 2, than play Dark Souls 3 again. Like, I didn't feel like it. Really didn't feel like it. But goddamn was Injustice 2. It was Combo Breaker really good. Man, I just can't stop sucking its D. It was that Tekken 7 was way too on tight. It was way too on point, man. It was too tight. I loved it. He plays in a metal band too. Wow, who doesn't? Who doesn't have a band of their own these days? You know what I mean? It seems like everybody do. My the guy who was the manager for my store that I work at before I worked there, he quit and now he's part of a band. Like, what the fuck? The guy's old as shit and now he's part of a band. Damn, this guy's level 51. Dude's been playing some video games.
Dr. Fate.
Bane? Bane's got some tech, but I don't think he's got any, like... I don't think he's got... Well, no, he has some tech. Cyborg, Swamp Thing. This guy can't decide. He doesn't want to deal with a Fate on his main, I guess. Hey, if this guy's level, like, 50 whatever, then he probably has played a lot of these guys. Darth Infamous. How's it hanging, man? Fate Mainer. Yeah, that's true. It's what I do. Finger blasting 12-year-olds all day, man. Online 12-year-olds. Finger blast online 12-year-olds. It's very important that I specify that. How's it going, Darth?
Bane.
Hope you're having a good one, man. I'm fucking tired today. I just cannot seem to get my shit. I can't get my shit together. I'm tired. I should have streamed earlier today. I should have streamed much earlier today. I watched Combo Breaker. The truth is, I just watched Combo Breaker all day. Oh shit, hang on. I gotta actually, like, deal with this. Oh shit! Thank you, man. Oh! God damn it. Oh! God damn it! Thank you very much. Whoever that was! Ah, fuck. Oh, please don't do that. Oh! I am fucking myself really, really bad right now. Alright. I needed that. I needed that. How's it going, Darth? Hard to find Fate streamers? Hey, this guy's fucking fun as hell, alright? He's fun as hell, but holy shit. Ugh! That chips? Oh god. I'm in trouble. Internet, I'm in trouble. I think I'm alright now. That was really, really close. He almost fucking did a dropping DDT from space on my ass. Oh, and he quit. That's alright. I mean, he chose Bane. It was probably a bad idea. It's not really that bad idea. Bane, he clearly has some shit to get in, but you know.
Dr. Fate
Darth,
wins.
was that you that followed? I apologize, man. Darth Infamous has followed. Thank you so much, dude. I do. Let me be honest with you though. I don't want you to get too in. I don't want you to read too into this. All right. I love Dr. Fate. Okay, this guy looks fucking awesome. I'm gonna take another break. Not actually leaving. I just kind of want to get away from the game a moment. Dr. Fate is fucking great. Okay, he looks awesome. His zoning is strong, but I don't think it's cheap like Deadshot. All right, this is just my 2 cents here. He is really strong, but he is not strong and cheesy like Deadshot. Deadshot is able to get shots out so fucking fast. You really don't have to think with Deadshot. You can just kind of spam that shit out. You can really shoot those bullets. And like just some basic zoning game of, you know, the guy's jumping. I could jump, shoot a bullet, land, shoot some bullets, you know. That kind of thing. You do that with Dr. Fate, but if you do it with Deadshot, you really lock out like a lot of people. Dr. Fate isn't that fast. He can only really do that kind of Deadshot stuff when he buffs into his trait, right? The horses of horse or whatever. I don't know. I don't remember what he says. But you can't really do the Deadshot stuff with Dr. Fate, so he's sort of limited in that. You do have to deal with his zoning. He's still a zone character, and that is, you know, really painful for a lot of people to deal with, but I feel like you can get through it, especially with just one metered burn roll. You could really get through a lot of his shenanigans. If the guy is just not really paying any attention to it, you can just roll in on Dr. Fate and be good. He doesn't have a whole lot in the melee. He can't really protect himself a great deal, you know, through armored moves. I noticed he doesn't really have a lot of them. But he does have the tools to kind of compete when it comes to melee. So, like, even though he's not Deadshot level of zoning, he's got an overhead and he has a low, and you can kind of work both of those. And if you get either one of those to land, you're gonna knock them back and have them kind of go through the obstacle course again. I sort of like that. I feel like there's enough ways to get in on Dr. Fate that you can't really play this guy pure zoning. You have to be like, you got that slider definitely favoring the zoning stuff. You're like 75%, you're finger blasting dudes all day. But that 25% there, that's just people using their traits, using the meter burn, rolling through stuff. Maybe they got some really good reads and they're like jumping over a few things here, then they stop. You know, they're good players that at that point they're really able to kind of disassemble Dr. Fate's strong points and kind of work underneath him, you know what I mean? Man, Black Adam. If someone chooses Black Adam, I kind of have to eat shit. That dive kick? Brainiac, that dive kick. I mean, there's a lot of things that get in on Dr. Fate that admittedly I could do a hell of a lot better against, but I could see like really experienced Fate players having trouble with those characters, and just, you know, the universal ways of getting in general are pretty strong. So I don't know. Maybe Dr. Fate will get nerfed. I don't really know. But as a guy who's just playing Dr. Fate, I like him a lot. I think he's in kind of a strong position, maybe more favorable than a lot of the cast. I definitely would place him kind of high up there just because the nature of zoning seems to be that way in this game. But in general, I don't really like Injustice 2 that much. Like, I'm not really that into it. It's cool and all, but I've been playing it a couple times now, and it's been quite a few weeks. I just watched Combo Breaker. If any of you guys saw Injustice 2 at Combo Breaker, it was really not that good. I mean, I was not interested. And when I was watching it, I was pretty bored. It was a pretty boring game to watch. And then Tekken 7 had its top 8 today, and oh my god, I just about jizzed all over my computer. That shit was so hyped. Tekken 7 was too good. Combo Breaker was awesome as hell. But it wasn't good for Injustice 2. Injustice 2 looked really boring. And to be honest with you, I like playing Dr. Fate, but I am kind of getting over that honeymoon phase. I'm not really feeling it. I don't want to jump to any other character. No other character makes me feel anything. Dr. Fate at least looks cool, and I enjoy him, and I know kind of how to do some things with him. And I don't really feel motivated to play anybody else. So Dr. Fate's just been it. Like, he's just who I play. And I don't always zone with him. I do try and purposely get in on melee so I can kind of, you know, figure out how stuff works. But I get that his strongest point is his zoning. It really is. You do want to work in finger blasting all day long.
Begin.
Oh my god! That was really sick. I should not have stopped swinging. Why did the first one whiff, but the... I don't get it. Oh! See? That meter burn was so good. Oh, it took too long to come out. Oh boy. I'm gonna eat shit for this. Oh! Fucking Batman. This guy's the real Batman. He shot his bats out. He shot his bats out. I didn't see it coming.
Don't waste my time.
This guy's the real Batman. Shield blast this bitch. Ugh. Oh my god, none of that worked. I didn't complete it. Damn it. Oh! Look at that shit. That's really good. That's really good. If you could just get a nice meter roll in there. I mean, admittedly, I wasn't so dedicated to the zoning, but still, he got in on me. He dropped a few of his combos. That's just, you know, maybe some jitters there. I like this stance that's going on. This I like this. Well, I don't know. That was like the jerk and clean motion of a squat, I guess. I don't know. Deadlift, excuse me. It was mid deadlift. Yeah, that was pretty fun. That was a good game. I like the game, but it really is not a fun game to watch. I guess it's all right to play. I don't really get that worked up to play it though. I mean, I should have just played it earlier today, and I didn't. I only just started now. I don't know. It's not a very fun game, I guess. I hate saying that because I'm sure people enjoy playing this game. I'm sure there are lots of people out there who are playing this game and are like, this is the new Mortal Kombat 10. You know, they're having a lot of fun. They have no problems with it. And here I am kind of being an asshole, just being like shitting all over it, right? I don't mean to shit all over it.
Dr. Fate.
I just think that the things that this game does is not very enjoyable for me. Even though I'm playing like a character I normally wouldn't play. Yeah, I totally am still playing. There's no way I'm going to play this game and play another character. I just don't want to invest any time in anybody else. I'm going to drop this game for Tekken 7. I mean, that's the truth.
Fighters approaching.
I don't think I'll ever come back. Maybe I will, but I just don't think I will. Injustice 1 or 2, which is better? I think Injustice 2 is a lot more refined. Injustice 1 was kind of shitty. Deathstroke was more broken than Deadshot, to be honest with you. Because he had a sword that, like, kept people out a lot more than Deadshot's bullets keep people out.
Begin.
Damn, the range on that shit is tight! Damn, she dashed and... Oh boy. This is not good. Oh god, I'm having a hard time with the mix-ups. Oh god. This is hard. This is really hard. I was just trying to oh my god, she jumps and then dashes the other way? This chick is incredible. This chick is incredible! This is insane. I've never seen this chick. I'm gonna die! I can't even stand up. I can't even stand up. I have not been able to get one button out in this entire combo session. This is a combo video. This guy just made a combo video. Oh my god, and he's turning on the Own Master 5000? Oh my god. This guy made a combo video and he turned on the Lag Master 5000. The Own Master 5000. Oh my god. That was disgusting. That wasn't even a game. That guy went into practice mode. That's all that was. That was just one long button check for that guy. Did you see that shit? She jumped one way and then dive kicked the opposite direction. I was like, damn, what am I going to do about that? Do I just eat shit? Oh my god, you have to block that. You have to block that. I don't know what else to do. I mean, that's probably the first time I've ever fought a cheetah that actually had a dive kick. I didn't know she had that. Ooh. My god, this game is disgusting. This game is seriously disgusting.
Dr. Fate, the Joker.
Damn, the Joker? You don't see that guy too often. Ooh. Does he have a fedora? Wow. Joker fedora, huh? Yeah, I think Injustice 2 is definitely better. I think universally better. It feels like they put more thought into it, a little more effort. Injustice 1, like, man, Deathstroke was just so broken in that one.
Begin.
That's not what I wanted. I can't believe that actually hit him in the head. I'm gonna back off. Whoa! Damn! I'd never seen that! Oh god. Combo videos again? Oh boy. Maybe not quite. Combo videos gone wrong. Oh shit! He just runs through it. I like that random teleport overhead. I haven't used it actually. This is the first time I've really used that overhead move there. Normally I just forget about that combo string. You notice I never do the low. The low is really hard to input because I have like simple inputs on. Actually it's not even really that. It's not even that. It is kind of that fault though because I have to do down X. I have to do back X. Fuck it. It's back square, down X, up X. It's a really weird series of button presses, and I'm not used to it. Totally not used to it. It's very, very, very weird. It doesn't feel right to me, and I can never remember it. And then I have simple inputs, so if I fuck up one of those two directions, I'll get a special. I'll get a special that comes out, and usually eat shit for it. So I don't really go for it very often. I go for the try and chew square, square, triangle. That seems to be where my instincts kind of go. It kind of feels like a Johnny Cage combo to me because he also had something like that. It was like square, square, X. I think I want to say it was square, square, X. He had a tap, tap, and then a low. Yeah, so my body kind of, muscle memory kind of wants to play that.
Deadshot.
Oh shit, this guy's level 20 Deadshot? Fuck me. I gotta do another Deadshot? After I had that really cool Deadshot one? Oh boy.
Fighters
It's
approaching
gonna be
Fortress
tough.
of Solitude.
You think he's gonna jump at the start? I think he's gonna back off. You know what I mean? God damn, I don't really know. I'm gonna do a shield and we're gonna see what happens.
Begin.
Man, that is crazy good. Damn, cross up? I can't figure out. I can't actually recover from that. That down one is too strong.
You're not bulletproof.
I could not get my fucking specials out at all.
Light of Amun Ra.
I couldn't do that. You see my trait activated twice? I couldn't get it to go off. He actually interrupted my trait. God damn. That fucking, you see that low into the thing? He was just doing that all day? It is so plus frames. See, this is what I mean. The difference between a Deadshot and a Fate. Look at the difference. His down one standing attack, I don't even think that's an overhead. I'm pretty sure it's not an overhead. No, it has to be an overhead, because if you sit there ducking and blocking it, you get hit. So it's a low into an overhead. And it's all plus advantage. I could not interrupt that string with any of my moves. And I don't think that was internet. I'm pretty sure that's how Deadshot is. And that's why people think Deadshot's broken.
Dr. Fate.
I mean, I did get through it, though. And I could beat it.
Superman.
It's just a hell of a lot of work. And it wasn't like he was even... Oh, shit. It wasn't like he was even zoning that hard. I mean, it was really just that down one was fucking owning his shit out of me.
Approaching Metropolis.
Just playing some Overwatch. Good shit, man. I hate Overwatch, but whatever. Play what you like. I think it's booty. But I think a lot of games people like it's booty.
Your magic doesn't frighten me.
My vision of your
Superman, I
fate
probably should have learned to
should.
play Superman. If I didn't like Fate so much, I would have played Superman.
Begin.
This is gonna hurt a lot. What the hell? Why didn't I get my third attack? I'm confused. Is that an overhead? It must be an overhead. That was way too slow. What the hell? What did I get that other one for? Oh boy. Yeah, I mean, there's so much lag, I can't even stand for that. I see it, and I hold back, but my character doesn't stand up for it. It's the problem with the game. I mean, I guess I could just have faster reactions, but you're asking a 32-year-old man to have more reaction. I'd rather just blame the game. I'd rather just blame the game. Like, fucking... I don't know. I think I can react fast enough in a lot of other fighting games. But in this particular one, I can't react fast enough. And it feels like it's because there's just built-in latency, and then there's, you know, real latency. So it's like, ugh, you gotta get through all that. It does not make for dealing... I mean, that's why that fucking Deadshot was so powerful. I couldn't stand to block that shit. It was too good. It's kind of why this chick is really good. You have to actually catch that teleport attack, and it's like, oh my god. You have to block it. You can't duck it, because then she'll just meter burn it for a big old combo.
Begin.
Yeah, see, I just right there. Then she gets all that. Look at that.
Now don't you feel silly?
It's just hard to beat that. It's so much better than all my stuff, right? Oh boy. The one time I actually go for it. Oh, that was really... Man. That's the difference between someone who's played a lot more than I have. He actually reacted to my shield being on the other side. You see that? He can react so much faster than I can because he's played a lot more than I have. I mean, he just is able to go through this natural input latency. He doesn't have to worry about it as much as I do. But then there's the question, right? Do I have the drive to go through it all? Not really. I don't like the game enough. Like, it's not that fun a game. It's alright. It's alright, but it's just not that fun. I don't want to learn how to get through all that latency. I don't want to have to play in the future like I am playing right now. I am really just inputting my commands as if they land. Most of the time, it's a good idea to do that because you're going to get like an errant shot and you can't react to that. You just got to take it. Supergirl's really strong, yeah, but I mean, really, it's just, you can get used to this stuff. At least I think you can. They seem to act like they're used to it, so you gotta be able to get used to it.
Begin.
Do not know where her string ends. That was an input shortcut. Ugh, didn't want that. That's actually an armored wake-up move. And my fucking down one is so stubby. Man, I couldn't even jump out of that. She just needs to wake up with a canned move. Ooh, that still did damage to me?
Light of Amun Ra. Vengeance of Horus.
That does damage! Oh my god, I didn't think it actually did damage. You see what I mean? You can actually beat Dr. Fate. It's not a simple game of just zoning with the guy. You got tools. Good players can get on off Fate. Can't quite say the name for... Cannot quite say the same for Deadshot. In my opinion, I think you cannot get into Deadshot. I mean, you can, but it's... Man, that down one into the thing... Oh man, that was just brutal. It was so brutal. I just don't think you can really beat that online. I don't think you can really beat that online. Just that added latency is just really causing a problem. And it is only one bar off. It's not like it's a yellow.
Dr. Fate.
And it's a kind of a strange thing that we have this issue because Mortal Kombat 10 re-released their
Fighters
netcode and it was
approaching
pretty good.
Green Ship.
And it doesn't quite feel like this one. The netcode in this one doesn't feel as good as what we had in Mortal Kombat 10. But again, that could just be a side effect. That could just be a side effect of how they implemented the game's, delayed input feature stuff. You know, it could just be that.
Except now I've been found.
Because I don't think they had that in Mortal Kombat 10 so much.
Begin.
Really? Oh boy, that I could have swore I caught that. Is that all she's gonna do? Is just wake up with that all day? That was kind of a bait.
Piercing light of Amun Ra.
That's kind of a bait. But I mean, that person was just spamming the shit out of that move, and that's the only reason I won.
Dr. Fate
If he had
wins.
calmed down a little bit more, he would have had it. If he shot more laser beams, he could have easily made a comeback. Yeah, I mean, this game is not very good. It's not a very good game. I guess you can have fun with it, though. You can have fun with it. There's at least that. And I never played the gear. Maybe that's really what, maybe that's what they intended. Maybe they really wanted you to play with the gear. Like, level up with the stats and the gear and stuff. They didn't really want to keep it the base game that it's at. Kind of would make some sense.
Dr. Fate.
A Duke do food. Man, Dr. Fate just looks good, though.
Harley
I mean, he
Quinn.
looks really good. Holy shit, Areno. Are you looking at that outfit? God damn, you can see her fucking sweater puppies. It's the fucking sweater puppies right there. I can't even talk tonight. I'm so fucking tired. Oh my god. It's so warm. My face is flush. I don't know. I feel super fucked up today. And this game isn't really helping matters.
Begin.
How did that hit? Wow. That's a crossover. Ow! She got up off the ground. Oh boy. Oh my god. She got up off the ground. Such a good move.
Piercing light of Amun-Ra. Vengeance of Horus.
She was so fast. She was so fast. I could not believe she could actually cover the screen that quick. Plus, I fucked up my input with the jumping forward. Yeah, that was not the input I put in, but my controller was like, no, you definitely hit up, bro. It's like, no, man, I pressed to the right. No, you hit up. You hit up. I see that up D-pad. You can't fool me. It's like, god damn it, I did not press the up. Fuck. Could have kept it going. But oh well. Threw it away on a bad input. Misinput. Kind of sick though. Man, I had no idea she could get back up off the floor after that drop leg kick. I have only ever seen the dual shotguns, you know, the dual shooting of the guns. That's all I've ever seen. I've never actually seen her stand back up after that attack.
Dark side. Fighters
Dark
approaching
side,
Fortress of
huh?
Solitude.
Darkseid's really scary. He's got that teleport, which I think he's going to start the round with, but I'm going to see if I can just shield charge him.
Begin.
What the hell was that? The hell was that?
Piercing light of Amun-Ra. Vengeance of Horus. Darkseid will control you. Hubris seals your fate.
A grab? That was pretty sick. Damn. He's gonna do more lightning.
The might of Darkseid.
Oh, what do I... Oh! Oh. I don't know what I was supposed to do. I think I was just supposed to eat shit. Whoo! Did you see that Omega Beam go into space? What the hell was that? That Omega Beam just went... Did you see that? Like the stock market just went in the wrong opposite direction. That was great. I have no idea why that happened, but looking, yeah, okay. See that fucking Omega Blast? Damn, I need to take a second. I need a breather. I'm getting too worked up. What the hell was that? I wish I could see that. Anybody got a clip for that shit? Damn. I want to see that again. The fucking laser beam just went straight up. Oh, man. Shit, I missed it on stream. Oh, that was too good. I have no idea why it did that. Was it actually tracking me? No, it couldn't have been tracking me. Couldn't have been tracking. You see that really clutch teleport snatch I got there? Just boop, just bounced right into the guy. Pretty cool. But you see, this is now like the meta of the game, right? I mean, people are counter-picking zoning characters with other characters that, you know, pretty strong zoning. You do need some experience, though. I mean, I think you need quite a bit of experience. Like, I was dropping his combos and like yada yada. I mean, I've faced lots of dark sides that were way on top of their game and just completely shut everything down. So that's definitely a character that could put Dr. Fate in his place easy. Probably could do the same for Deadshot. I mean, to be honest with you, the problem is Deadshot recovers so fast. Deadshot just recovers really quickly. He's never really left vulnerable. His long-range pokes are just, he's good. He can just recover right away. God damn. What time is it? It's almost 2 o'clock. I should probably wrap things up. I only got this stream an hour and a half. This is so stupid. It's my day off. It's my day off, and but you know, Combo Breaker. Really, it's just, I felt shitty, and Combo Breaker was playing, and that was just those two things together. I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna chill out on the couch and not really play anything. But here's the thing, though. I had fun. I had fun playing this game. Good games, great games. Darth Infamous, thanks for following, and all that shit. It's a great game to dick around in, but boy, like, it was really bad seeing that tournament. I was not enjoying that tournament whatsoever, and now that I've played it, I mean, I had fun playing it, but I really I had the hardest time working myself into actually playing the game. And it's not a problem of Dr. Fate being bad either. Like, I don't feel Dr. Fate's bad at all. I think he's really good. It's just you have to learn how to handle, you know, these counter picks. You got to learn how to handle that stuff. It's not quite like Dr. Shot. It's not quite like Dr. Shot, who can just kind of shoot his guns a lot. Covers a lot of the cast. Dr. Fate, you know, there's quite a few characters you've got to actually time your shit against. You know, you gotta get into the rhythm of things. You gotta sometimes stop, do something, go on the offensive and shit. It is a fun game, though. Let me take a look. I think I am going to have to wrap things up because I got work tomorrow and I started way too fucking late, and I'm sorry. Internet, I'm really sorry. Dr. Fate, favorite character, got some XP. I have 105 matches with 120 wins and 65 losses. That's pretty good. 65% win streak. Win percentage. And then I have a 16 win streak. I haven't even gotten 10 hours in this game, though. That's really, like, very little. That's very little. Player match, oh, that's where I rank. Oh, my ranked match rank. I am 4,133. Jesus Christ. This is a pretty good win ratio. 185 matches. I got 120 and 65. I mean, that's better than 50-50, right? That's pretty good. Considering I've never played a zoning character, but I mean, then again, zoning was really strong when I started. Well, I started like kind of late. Zoning is still strong too, so it's kind of, some of those are not legit, really. It's just people not really dealing with the zoning stuff very well, but still, 120 wins. It's pretty good. To be honest with you, though, I have 185 matches. I'm pretty sure I hit well over 400 matches in Mortal Kombat 10. So I mean, I really like Mortal Kombat 10. So like, yeah, I guess I should probably. Here's the thing. I like playing the game. Now that I've played it, you know, I like playing it. The thing is, I like fighting games, right? So I try not roll everything into this ball of, oh, I love it, it's a great fighting game, okay? I like playing this game. But if I were to suggest this game to anybody, it would only be for, like, maybe its single-player aspects or its DC connection stuff. If you're a real DC fan, yeah, give the game a shot. If you want to play like the grinding game where you level up stuff, I hear there's a way to like pitch the AI against each other, and you can have your characters grind out their gear levels, just having them play AI versus AI. It's almost like a game of FIFA, where you just manage. You're just a manager and you manage a team. That kind of stuff seems pretty fun, and an odd way of getting people in the fighting games, but it seems like it is fun. People seem to like it. What else? I mean, this game is just not really my kind of game. It's too slow. The canned strings don't feel very good. Like, they feel worse than Mortal Kombat 10. It's really weird. It is better than Injustice 1, but not by a whole lot. And it does feel like the Injustice 1's engine just kind of, you know, fine-tuned and kind of reconfigured a little bit. It definitely does not feel like Mortal Kombat 10. It does definitely feel like Injustice 1. I just don't enjoy it. The input delay is a huge problem I have. Pressing a button, have nothing happen when it looks like I am perfectly in control. That's not a latency issue's fault. That's an NRS game design type of thing. It's just how they make their games. I hate it. I hate it, and it's very prevalent in this game compared to any of the other ones. I hate that. And that's really the thing I'm sitting here kind of griping about right now. Like, I mean, I'm thinking about it. What's the thing that stands out? It's really just that sometimes my buttons get eaten up by shit. And part of that is me, part of that is the internet, and part of it is the game's design. And frankly, I don't feel like a game design, that should be a factor. I feel like it really should just be the latency and me. Should be the only two factors. And when it comes to press a button and nothing happens, it should be because my missed time, not because the game itself just has this weird sort of catch-up feel to it. Ultimately, the game was really boring to watch in tournaments, too. I mean, it just wasn't very interesting. I saw it at Combo Breaker. I didn't watch it for more than, like, 20 minutes. Just way more than I felt like I needed to see it. It was a lot of the Zony shit. It just was a lot of shit. It's just a lot of shit. Ultimately, it's a cool game. I hope people enjoy it. I hope people keep playing it and enjoy it. But frankly, I saw Tekken 7 at Combo Breaker, alright? I saw it. I saw Tekken 7 be the hypest fucking thing on the planet. And I have never seen that. In my lifetime, I don't recall seeing Tekken getting such a huge rousing from the crowd or from the commentators, from the players. Like, I mean, it just looked so cool. It made me so badly want to play Tekken 7. So that's really, maybe that's just it, you know, my head's still stuck on Tekken 7. I can't see, you know, the thing that makes this okay. Maybe I'll play it again. You know, I might come back over the week and do it, but this is my last day off before Tekken 7 comes out. I actually get my days off just as Tekken 7 releases, which was by accident. So hopefully the next Friday rolls around, we will actually have Tekken in our hands. I'm kind of thinking maybe I'll buy it from a mom and pop store for PC, so I have a PS4 and a PC version. If they actually sell the PC version early, that'd be fucking sick. I guess you can't really though, because even if you buy it early from Steam, even if you buy a PC copy early, you're only getting the Steam code, and then Steam isn't going to unlock it until the unlock time. So I guess it really doesn't, that wouldn't even do me any good. And I already pre-ordered it for PS4 because Game Boy gave me like $30 on the PlayStation Network money, and that pretty much cost, you know, the deluxe version. I basically paid for the deluxe version of the game. So, yeah, I mean, I will not have Tekken 7 before anybody else. I will not get the mom-and-pop store tactic. With that said, you can't stream it until the game is officially released anyways. So, you know, it's kind of a moot point. I would love to get my hands on Fang and do some training mode before shit happens, before I actually am online. Because, frankly, that's the first thing that's going to happen. I'm going to do story mode, I'm going to go into training mode, play Fang. There's going to be a lot of shit I got to do before I go online, so I can be prepared once I actually do go online and face some real players. But that's the future, man. I mean, I don't know about this game. This game, I'm not feeling it. It's not very fun. It feels a little bit better than Injustice 1, but overall, I'm getting really the same impression that it just doesn't feel like a really deep, involving game. It doesn't feel like the balance is really there. It doesn't feel like anybody really cares in terms of making this like a game that's going to be a lasting staple of like a fighting game world or something like that. I don't feel like people are going to be like, damn, remember Injustice 2? That shit was sick. I don't really get that impression. I feel like people are going to be like, man, that Injustice 2, zoning, it's fucking ridiculous. Who knows how they're going to balance this shit in the future? That's the other thing. Who knows how they're going to balance this shit? Who knows what they're going to do? Maybe they nerf the shit out of zoning. Maybe they make it buffer. I mean, I can't put my money on anything because NRS is just fucking crazy, right? They just do whatever they want. man, I guess that's it. I don't know if I'll be playing this game again. Mr. Mammoth, Game Boy, Darth, Infamous, thank you guys so much for stopping by today. I apologize I didn't play... I should have played much earlier today. I just felt like shit. I watched Combo Breaker all day, and it was hype as fuck. But it meant that I missed streaming today, which is not something I really want to do. I don't like missing my streams, but I felt like shit, and I feel a little bit better, but frankly, I still kind of feel like shit, especially after getting my ass kicked by a couple of those guys. I hate it. I hate it when my reaction is slow. You know, that's the thing. I hate it when I press a button. Something, I swear to God, something needs to come out when I press that button, and I know it works, and I know it will work, and it doesn't. Man, it drives me up the fucking wall, and that's what this game is. That this game is so... It just has that feature to it, and I can't get over it. It's really bad. And it was bad in Injustice 1. It's worse in Injustice 2. And it's most certainly worse than anything I had in Mortal Kombat 10. I don't even remember that being an issue in Mortal Kombat 10. I never really missed anything in that. It felt like when I pressed a button, a button would come out. It would remember, even if I pressed the button a little too early or a little too... Well, if I pressed it a little too early, it would actually remember it and come out as soon as it's available. In this one, it's no such thing. If you press the button even 1 frame sooner than you're allowed to press a button, it just forgets it and it's not there. And it really just... I don't know. It just tugs on this part of my heart that really doesn't feel good. So in any case, that's Injustice 2. I'll try and play some more. I didn't play with any music today so that I could throw this up on YouTube, because really this whole video is kind of just me talking about my experiences with the game and just kind of sharing it out and just having something that I could throw on YouTube. Maybe I will come back and play it again with some music. And, I don't know, just something to do while we're waiting for Tekken 7. Maybe I'll go play some Dark Souls 3, I don't know. You know me, I love myself some Dark Souls. I actually wouldn't mind playing some Dark Souls on the computer. Maybe some Luigi's Mansion. I owe Monica that, but I gotta play that when she can actually watch. Feel bad otherwise. Yeah. Well, guys, thank you so much. I gotta go to bed. Darth Infamous, thank you for the follow. We also had some follows a couple days ago. Sophia, Remy, and Classified XX, a bunch of X's. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. I apologize that I didn't really play this game. I mean, sometimes people follow me and they're like, oh, you're an avid guy of this game. Clearly, if you're playing this game, you like it. You know, I play games. I play games that I like and I don't like and yada yada. I mean, you know, I just play games. So I apologize if someone followed and were like, man, I thought this dude was a professional, you know, Dr. Fate. I thought this guy was all about him. I like him, but I just don't really like the game. And I'm really just playing it until Tekken 7 comes out, and honestly, I might just go back to some Dark Souls or something. Well, we'll see how it goes. Regardless of that, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Anybody stops by and visits, it's always awesome. I am a Twitch affiliate, which doesn't really mean anything, to be honest with you. I have some bits. You can use bits in my channel. That's really, I think that's really all that means. Maybe in the future it'll mean something more, but right now it means nothing. So, I gotta go to bed. I gotta go to work, and we have a long week's wait until Tekken 7. Have a good one, guys. I'll see you next time. Maybe I'll try and get some streaming in tomorrow night. We'll see how it goes.